same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the seven seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Epic Podcast. Man, it's been a minute, man. We've been off for about a month since the Super Bowl?
Extended PTO, my brother.
Man, super extended. Give everybody a break, man. We back. It's March Madness time, like we said we was gonna be. I have no lights. It is super dark for some reason. But yeah, man, we back in the saddle, as you can see. Technical difficulties. Acting like I ain't never done this before. But how's your month been off from talking to the people?
Man, going fast, man. Every day it's been something. So it ain't even really feel like I've been off because every day has been, you know what I'm saying, a grind. So what about for you?
Man, about the same, man. It's just probably just gaming a lot more, if nothing else. But even with that, man, like you said, it's always something. It's never like you're off. This house stuff is husband stuff is father stuff. So
Yeah, man, for sure.
this was actually the break. This is the one time I tell Abe, y'all about to record, about the stream. Everybody just is quiet outside of everybody being asleep. So I kind of miss that part of it. But nah, man, it's been cool, man. A lot going on, especially in NFL's off season. NBA, we got about a month to playoff time. A little less than a month. Yeah, a lot of transactions going on, so we definitely gonna talk about that. We got March Madness coming on, so coming up. So we got Brandon from Crossroads Sports. He's gonna jump on with us for about 20 to 30 minutes and give us some insight on what's going on in the college world, who we should be looking out for, who are some of the favorites. I'm gonna try to get men's and women's out of him if we can in a short period of time. He got his own show to prepare for, so he's doing a favor by coming on here for us. And hooking us up with some info on college sports, not college sports, but definitely college basketball. But
Right.
yes, let's look at what's been going on in the NFL right now, man. And
Man, we brought in some defensive pieces, and everybody know that we need defense. We brought in an edge from Seattle, which everybody was actually high on, like the insiders and everything was saying that we should have got him. But of course, I look up his stats. He had 2 sacks last year. So I mean, I don't know anything about the guy, but people seem to like him. But you know, I'm a what have you done type of guy. I can't judge you based on anything but production. You know,
right,
so I'm a
which is fair.
production guy. I like to see, okay, this guy had 9 sacks last year. But that's not there. The safety that we brought in, a lot of people liked him too. He did win 2 championships with Kansas City. So I guess he knows what it takes to win. I still feel like we
Heard he was
always.
a good tackler too,
Oh
like
yeah,
like one
no,
of the
not
least
for
missed
real.
tacklers in the league. So when I seen that about him, I was
Yeah,
like,
we needed
okay,
that.
definitely.
So he's missed the same amount of tackles in his whole career that Geno Smith missed last year. Geno Stone missed just last season. I think they're
Wow.
both like Geno Stone missed like 22, 23 tackles last year. Brian Cook has missed about 22, 23 tackles his whole career. So I mean, that's a major improvement. We just always find a way to not just go above and beyond, just go all out. Like, I wish one season we could just say, you know what, money come and go. We just gonna go completely all the way in, and I've yet to see that. So we'll see. I mean, we're still in a situation where we have to hit in the draft, which is literally a foreign language to the Bengals. We have to we pick number 10. We gotta pick somebody who's going to be productive immediately. We need somebody that's gonna start and actually do something positive immediately. and we just haven't had that in since Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase has been our first, I mean our last rather, um, draft pick. I'm talking any round. I ain't even talking first round. I'm talking any round. He was our last draft pick to immediately make some kind of impact. So,
Yeah, so
and
y'all
that was
got
2021.
Kendrick Pryor. That's somebody y'all signed. That's a receiver. Not really sure about
I,
him,
I
but
think I
then
think he's been on and off like our team and practice squad for years now. So that's I
Kendall
think
Milton.
if I'm not mistaken,
That's a
I think
running
he's
back.
been on and off the practice squad for a number of years, or maybe two. I don't know, but that name sounds familiar. So I think that's another signing we're doing just to kind of say, hey, we're doing something.
Right,
But
right.
I don't think he's gonna make the team. But yeah, so just still half-assing it. We're probably gonna pick somebody in a draft that's been hurt or has minimal starts or just something silly. But we
Some
we we got to hit in the draft. We're still in a situation where we have to
well, money
perform well in the
wise,
draft,
yeah, yeah. Okay,
and that's just
okay.
not anything that I feel really comfortable with them being in. So we'll see.
Um, I'm trying to find these transactions, but for some reason, yeah, it's not showing me everything.
Yeah, he's
But
been Kendrick Pryor. Yeah, he's been on and off the practice squad for a number of seasons since 2022.
yeah, it's not. It won't show me it won't show me the all the signings. It's kind of weird. It's only showing me like a handful.
There's been some decent moves though. Justin Fields just got traded to the Chiefs. That was interesting. So apparently people
Yeah,
still see something in him, which I mean that's cool. Um,
which they should. I mean, he's too young to just give up on.
hmm
Even though this is what his third team, fourth team,
Yeah,
like
fourth. Yeah,
he's still too
Bears,
young
Pittsburgh, and now
to
Chiefs. Yep.
give up on. So I definitely, I'm glad he's going somewhere with some stability
Yeah, for sure.
where he definitely doesn't have a bunch of pressure on him. He can learn from a good organization. No questions about it. Even though it's the Steelers, you see what he did with the Steelers. The Steelers are a good organization too.
Right.
Like
He was
he
actually
had,
pretty cool.
that's what I'm saying.
They
He
were
had a
just
really good year.
obsessed with
So
having homeboy start. I mean, which, whatever.
yeah, I mean, okay, here we go. All right, I had to go somewhere else to get it, but yeah. So um, I'm happy for him. I hope that maybe because Mahomes is hurt,
Yeah,
so don't know if he's gonna be ready by the beginning of the season.
and I hate that too. I hate that he's hurt. Like that's just crazy.
Yeah, but it's kind of like one of them things I kind of think about. Like it's bound to happen. Like it's just like think how many times he's been. Well, I say he's injured now. How many
Yeah,
times he done played hurt like with these especially these ankles. Like you know what I mean. Like
yeah.
every time he gets up limping on that ankle, you're like, oh man, here we go.
And then
Is
he
this the
runs for
one?
100 yards.
Right, right. And he ends up getting them to deep into the playoffs somehow. Um, so it's like it sucks to see him injured, but I mean we've seen him play hurt a lot. But so who knows when he'll be back. But they lost a lot of people on that KC team. They have brought in a lot of people too.
I was gonna say, yeah, they brought in the Super Bowl MVP. I mean, there's not many times that
Mhm.
that's happened. I mean, I don't
And I
think
was thinking, I'm
Seattle
like,
even,
why do you just do you just not want to? You just gotta not want to pay.
unless they just believe Zach Charbonnet is the guy for real, because he was hurt, so that's why Kenneth Walker got the. But I
Yeah,
mean, to just let your Super Bowl MVP just walk, both their safeties I think are gone. We got an edge from them. Yeah, man, they let some pieces fly.
yeah. Which
And
is
the
which is
Chiefs, I
so
was
crazy.
surprised for them to see Isaiah let Isaiah Pacheco go. He was actually pretty good to me. I don't I don't
Yeah,
I,
but
I
he
didn't-
was. I think he was another one too that was just he was hurt a lot. You know how they get like when
Yeah,
people start when they start getting like back to back injuries, like teams, especially running backs, teams kind of try to move away from them. Unfortunately,
but at least I
um,
can say that the injury, was it last year? That joint was legit because it was against us. I was watching it. I think. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, it was a nasty ankle injury, like really nasty. So it's not like he's just non-contact injuries and stuff like that. Like
right?
that was a
No,
nasty
no,
injury.
no. It was legit.
Like somebody like rolled up, like fell on him pretty much. So
Yeah.
you
So a
know,
lot of people you was kind of complaining about on your team, man, y'all kind of got rid of, man. Y'all kind of clean house
I mean,
for
we
most
still
part.
got Jordan. We still got Jordan Battle. I mean, really, everybody's
Yeah,
still there except for Geno Stone.
yeah.
Who else
Geno
left?
Stone is gone.
Joseph Asai left. I mean, he wasn't. He was
Cam
probably one of
Taylor
the bright
Britt
spots.
gone.
Oh
Marco
yeah, yeah,
Wilson he gone.
yeah. Yeah, I'm glad
Brian
to
I
see.
can't say his last name.
Who?
Asai Asamoah
Yeah, Joseph Asai. Yeah, he's gone.
he gone. Henderson he's gone of course. Uh, so
Yeah,
yeah, I mean y'all definitely
nothing on
kind of
Henderson.
right. I'm just saying y'all just definitely let some pieces go. And like I said, brought it so re-signed Orlando Brown. Brought in a new linebacker, Mafi.
Yeah,
Brian
that's the guy
Cook, that's
from
the
Seattle.
safety.
Boye
Jonathan
Mafi.
Allen is the end that y'all brought in, and I
It's
mean
great.
Josh Johnson, but
The,
he done
the
been
the
everywhere.
sickest thing in the world is that the Bengals still are looking for defensive linemen. I mean, we have drafted so many high round defensive linemen. It's crazy. We just took one last year, and then so we in the
Yeah, I didn't
last
even hear nothing about him.
recent years, Shamar Stewart, first round, nothing. We Chris Jenkins was, I think, 2 or 3 years ago. We've got nothing out of him. Um, who's the other guy? We drafted
Y'all
another
got
interior
Isaiah
guy,
Foskey, you got B.J. Hill, Cedric Johnson, Miles Murphy,
Miles Murphy. Nothing. Get nothing from this guy. And then everybody's
Cameron
like, "Well,
Sample,
he started playing good towards the end of the season." I don't care
Shamar
about that.
Stewart is a guy. Did he even play?
He played a little bit, but he did nothing. He might have got a sack, maybe one.
Yeah, he got one sack and 11 tackles.
That's crazy. I think
Yeah,
at one point in the season, Jamar Chase had more tackles than Shamar Stewart.
yeah. Let's see who. Howard Cross the third, McKinley Jackson, Jordan Jefferson. Uh, these are y'all. That's all y'all D linemen right there. I'm just looking
It's
at the
terrible,
roster, like
bro.
who's active right now. Um, and out of those, which is crazy, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven rookies. Seven of those guys are rookies.
Absolutely disgusting, bro. Getting nothing. We're just getting nothing out of our draft picks. I mean, we literally have just been wasting draft picks since Jamar Chase. The only other one is Chase Brown, which he's done okay. He's been he's been okay. But other than that, I mean, we've literally wasted 4 years of draft picks. Just 4 years complete, first to seventh round. We've just wasted. So
Yeah, nah, that's definitely accurate. I mean, it's just to have all these rookies and nobody's getting any play. You're not even really getting these guys out here to see, like you said, to see what they're about. But we complain about the Bengals and their front office personnel anyway, because you should definitely like have somebody who's like vetting these guys. But
right.
again, we don't have to go down that rabbit hole. We talked about that
Yeah, we
enough.
can we can
You
move
know.
on, bro. My head is starting to hurt.
So with that, we can talk a little bit. Coach made a couple moves. I can speak on us. Move Pittman to the Steelers, which we may talk a little bit about that with Brandon because he's a Steeler fan. How he feels about grabbing Pittman for a little bit of nothing. We give Daniel Jones a 2-year extension, 88 million, which a lot of people online was talking crazy about, like, oh, that's too much money. Da 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 da. I'm like, well, if you think that, you know, a few years back he got 40 million a year with the Giants. So to give him a $4 million a year raise, and that's only for 2 years, and I
Yeah,
think they did that strategically because that's kind of letting Chris Ballard in the front office what y'all leash is.
yeah. I
Like
didn't think
y'all
it was
got
a
a
bad
leash.
deal. I mean, that's
No,
middle of the pack.
exactly compared to
Like
now, all the
there's
guys that's
guys making
making
60 and 65.
50,
Like at least
yeah, that's
yeah.
just 50 and up. So I'm like, that's cool, and I think it's still a prove it deal. You know what I
Right,
mean? It's not a lot of guaranteed money you can get from out under it in 1 year if he doesn't perform. If he comes back and the injury could be just too much for him to come back from.
right,
And you can get from under it. And if you have a bad year, you still have a chance to hit the draft after those 2 years is up with a first round pick and get you a quarterback and start a whole new regime. And I was telling my friend that, I'm like, don't be mad at this deal. This is actually a safe deal. I was worried about them doing, some crazy 5 year, you know what I mean?
hmm
Stupid crazy deal. And it's like, okay, now you're over investing in somebody. And you're really not sure if this even, the GM and stuff under new ownership, like, is this who you want? So
right.
um I'm glad we got Alec Pierce back. I was really worried about that. Like, they're gonna let this man walk in free agency. But from what I heard, he really didn't entertain any other offers, even though he had some higher ones. I think he just kind of wanted to stay with the Colts. Um,
Yeah, higher offers
yeah, he had some higher offers.
from who?
I don't know from they didn't disclose from who. They just said there was higher offers. I don't think they wanted to really say, but they they said that he
And
got
who said
offered.
the coach released that or his
I
like?
don't I don't know where I heard it from. I think it was just like a little side note on like one of the ESPN reporters, but they
Because that's
didn't.
wild.
Yeah. Um. So we traded Zaire Franklin, which to me is wild, for Kobe Wooden. We got all these D linemen that we've been signing in the offseason. So we get Michael Clemens, DN, Andre and Key, DN, which I think they're trying to fill Quiddy Pay spot,
Hmm
but he wasn't really that productive anyway. Um, you resign Okatree, you get Derek Nati, who played with the Chiefs. That's a nose tackle. It's like, well, what are we doing with Grover Stewart and Buckner? I mean, you got both of them under contract making really good money, but they've both been playing really well, even though Buckner was injured this last season.
Right,
You go and get Jonathan Owens from the Bears, which is good because he hasn't missed that many games. Solid player, which that's what we need back there. Because as we see again, all our corners get injured every year. You resign Mo Alley Cox today, which, like, why you go draft a tight end first round? Your other tight ends are good. Like, I don't really see why you bring back a 32-year-old tight end. Um, when you kind of got the future right there. And Ogletree, you bring Ogletree back too, which is super young. So you're running with these three tight ends, unless Mo Alley Cox is going to be your third. Um, so I'm not really angry. As I look at what we let go or people that's free agents right now, nothing crazy. Some of these guys may come back. I see coming back at some point, like a Nick Cross. Definitely might bring him back. He's led our team in tackles last year. Um, so yeah,
that's what we
but
should go try and get, man. We need, unless we plan on taking a safety. I'm not okay with Jordan Battle starting safety. Like I can't get
that's
with it.
fair.
So
That's very fair. Um, but man, it's a lot of guys out here that I'm just surprised is still out here.
oh yeah, me and Justin was talking about that a couple days ago. Like we were looking at the list of free. I didn't know Debo was a free agent. I mean, I thought that whole going to Washington thing was like his coming
Hmm.
out party. I didn't know that that was
But
just like a
they didn't really, from what it looked like to me, it just didn't seem like he. How can I say it? Like,
fit or
yeah, like they wasn't really using him like how
it's crazy.
how the how the Niners used him. So yeah, man, he didn't really play bad when I seen him play, but like I don't feel like he was out there enough. And maybe because the team was bad, you just don't see everything.
Yeah,
So it could have been more, it could have been less, but yeah. But you still got like Tyreek Hills out there, um, which I think is crazy. But he got legal troubles and stuff going on, so that may be the reason why he hasn't been picked up yet.
Yep, I wouldn't doubt it.
Trying to see. Did Brandon message me or is he gonna just pop in? Oh, not yet. So who out of the remaining free agents, I should say, like who do you like to go somewhere? Like
I want to
or
see Deep. I would definitely want to see Debo go somewhere.
and where
I
do you
feel
think
like
he'd be a good fit? Be a
yeah,
good
with
fit
him
in?
being able to get the ball out of the backfield, whether they're handing it off or throwing it, swing passes, screens, you can put him in some punt return situations. I mean, I think he's probably one of the most uh, versatile free agents left on the market. So I would love to see him go somewhere. I mean, there was a few guys on that list that I wouldn't mind seeing go somewhere else, but Debo has to be signed somewhere, man. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, for sure. Um, I'm trying to get a list of like like the players that's available right now because it's it's crazy right now. You see, Darius Slay retired.
Yep, I did see that.
Okay, here we go. Top 100 free agents. So, of course, oh well, he already signed. Available. They don't have available. They just put the top 100. Of course, I'll decide. What do you think about Malik Willis going to the Dolphins?
Hey, he was having some good moments in Green Bay. So this might be, this might be good for him. I mean, he's definitely gonna have an opportunity to show what he can do. Them getting rid of Tua, but I mean, they still got Quinn Ewers though. So I don't think that the job is just his. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, then again, they might have seen enough Quinn Ewers because I mean our sad ass defense made him look a little bad last year. So I don't know. Maybe they've seen all they want to see from Quinn Ewers. I just don't really understand the NFL and how they move. Like it's almost like they do things anticipating certain people being garbage instead of giving them the opportunity to prove that they can play. They just give them a couple drives when the season's already over. Your team's on a 7 game losing streak. Of course, this guy isn't going to play any good. Everybody else is checked out.
Right.
Scott, I mean, that's not a fair chance. So I don't know, man. I guess they're gonna go into the season with Quinn Ewers and Willis. You remember how much he got paid or what that contract was? Because I think that'll tell a lot of the story too.
Um, I can look. What about Kyler Murray? What do you think about while I'm looking? Why you think Kyler Murray on the
I don't know, man. I actually
Vikings?
like Michael Penix Jr. It's just I guess he can't stay healthy, but that was still out. You know me. I'll stand
No,
on.
Kyler Murray on the
Oh, I was thinking
Vikings.
Tua. My bad. My bad.
Oh,
My bad.
okay,
My bad.
okay.
My bad. My bad. I was thinking Tua. But Kyler Murray, he went to Minnesota, right?
Yes.
I think anybody. That's another one I called though. I called the JJ McCarthy. Like I don't. I There's some guys that teams pick, and it's just like, what did you see? I watch college football. Like I watch college football, and I'm an Ohio State fan. Of course, Michigan is my favorite team, but I don't even use that when I'm like watching football. I watched JJ McCarthy. I watched how that team won. I watched what made them successful. And it wasn't him. He was just go out there and just don't mess it up type of quarterback. And I mean that's all he ever really was. So for them to draft him as high as they did, first round, thinking he was gonna be the guy, I just didn't I never saw it.
Yeah.
And it's like my thing is there's guys that kill in college that don't pan out in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Like you pushing it you pushing it pretty far to draft a guy that didn't kill it in college and expect him to kill it in the pros. Like that's just I don't know about that. And just with his skill set, what we saw that he was able to do, what he was, what he was and wasn't doing throughout some of the games that they won and lost during his time in Michigan, it's just like I didn't see it. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'm
So
right, sometimes I'm wrong, but that was one where it's just like I called that. That's a bad pick.
Malik Willis, he got a 3 year $67 million.
3 years, 67 million.
45 fully guaranteed,
Yeah, he
and
could
then some
possibly
signing
not
bonus and
start.
stuff. Yeah,
They probably brought him there to be the starter though, so we'll see.
yeah, yeah. That's definitely starter money. Um, so yeah, that's that's not a bad deal. I'm not mad at that. That's a kind of let's see what happens deal. So best remaining right now, you got we just got Jawan Jennings, so they had him number one. He just signed with the Colts, I believe.
Okay,
Um, but you got Stefan Diggs still out there. You got Joey Bosa still out there.
Joey Bosa
Uh,
actually just signed with the 49ers.
okay, well, there's that. Um, we talked about
Allegedly.
Debo
I ain't.
allegedly.
Yeah, I think I saw ESPN.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen nothing yet, but
I think I seen an ESPN update, but yeah. So we'll
um,
spin the block on that one.
yeah. Um, I mean, Kirk Cousins still out there if you care. Uh, David
Kirko.
Njoku, tight end, still out there. A lot of edges, AJ and Pniza. You got a lot of guard, a lot of linemen like Watt Teller, like Hollywood Brown is still out there. Jonnu Smith is still out there. Um, man, that's a lot of guys. Trayvon Diggs is out there. Hassan Reddick, Clowney, like DJ Reader, Donovan Wilson, like shit, Russell Wilson's still out there. Like, so it's a lot of guys that can go in and fill some spots. You still got Taylor Decker who played on Detroit last year. He's still out there. Um, didn't give up no sacks last year. Like
Mm,
win rate of 89%, like second lowest in his career. Like that's
shoot,
crazy
that's
for
what
him to
we
be
needed.
sitting. I mean, shoot, Joe Bitonino, shoot, he's same thing. 96% pass block win rate, third among qualifying guards. Like, if you need some linemen, there's some linemen out there. Like, especially coming from Cleveland. Like, shoot, you got two guys that played with Cleveland last year. You know, Cleveland always got a good O line. If they can't draft nothing else, they can draft O linemen. Like, definitely. So, um, I'm not mad about a lot of these free agents pickups or some of these guys are still left. Still okay, Brendan just sent me his email, so I'm about to send him the link. We should have him joining us momentarily so we can jump into some college basketball. Yeah, I hope the coach because we lost our starting right tackle. We lost Braden Smith to the Texans.
Mm,
So I hope we definitely need to go out and shoot. I would even bring Decker in, even though I think he's used to playing left tackle. Like shoot, I'll move some pieces around and snatch him up. Even though I know he may be, I mean he's 32, so he can't be asking for too much money. But definitely will look into that as far as the coach side. All right, man. We got
yo,
Brandon Reefer here joining us from
What's up, fellas?
Crossroads
what's
Sports,
going on?
man. We're gonna talk some March Madness, man. He gonna give us some
Insight.
insight into who we should be looking out for in the tournament, man. How's your sports week been, man? How was Horizon League? I seen you and Jonathan was at Horizon League
Yeah,
tournament.
man, it was good. They always take care of us down there for Horizon League. Really good people. So yeah, really like them. Good teams. Coaches are nice, easy to talk with. Um, it was exciting. They added an uh, extra day to it. So Sunday now they have a
Mm,
play in on
Okay.
Sundays. Shout out Cortiva Coliseum. They do it right every time you have it out there at the fairgrounds. Out there because it's going to move up to Noblesville. So
Mm. I heard that. Now
Yeah.
tell me this:
Yeah, I've seen you talking about that, like commenting on that.
was the women's tournament and the men's like at the same place, same
Yeah.
time?
So the women would play at like 12 and 2, and
Okay,
then the guys were at 7 and 9. Then the championship for the women was at 1, and the men was at 7.
nice. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. So that was
Yeah.
new.
They did one guys and girls game each on Sunday, and then
Mm,
2 women, 2 men, and then 1 woman, 1 man.
okay.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
So,
All right, man. I know you got a limited amount of time, so we don't want to hold you up.
and we're at war with the NCAA. I don't know if you saw that.
What was that?
What
We're at
happened?
war with the NCAA
Yeah.
with the credential process for the Final Four.
So you said y'all did get it, or is it
We
still?
didn't. No,
You did. Okay.
we still fighting with them and stuff. But
Okay. Okay. I hope
So
you guys get that.
yeah, what? I mean, why not? Y'all been there? Y'all was there last year, wasn't you?
there, the NIT, D1, D2, they went less D2, D3 and stuff. Even NIT that nobody goes to. I won't get started on your show with it, but yeah, we at war.
That's
Wow,
crazy. That's
that's
really. I definitely wasn't expecting to see you guys get denied for those credentials. So hopefully they
that's.
make that right. If not, we'll revolt and I'll lead it. So
Yeah.
Hey, I'm definitely down for the fight. All right, man. All right. Outside of the number ones, the Dukes, the Arizonas, the Michigans, the Floridas. I want to start with kind of like who's your underdog out of each, East, West, South, Midwest. Who's your
Yeah.
underdogs?
Um, East, my underdog there, that can make a run. I got 2 of them. Depending on, I like St. John's and that 5 seed. I think they
Mhm.
can speed up Duke. To that can force them. Duke's they have some depth, but they don't have a lot of depth, if that makes sense, right?
Mhm.
I think the way you see St. John's when they played, they won by 20 against UConn there in the Big East Championship. I kind of like what Patino and them can do. I could see
mhm.
that as a possible potential Cinderella if you wanted to go that route. Um,
Okay.
you can't go against Sparty and Izzo in that same region, really. I be honest, I've got 3 brackets. In one of my brackets, I have Sparty beating UConn there in the Sweet 16 game.
Okay.
So, and then hey, Nick Cronin, last time he was here in Indianapolis, on the Final Four was here in Indy 2021. They made that late run all the way to the
Yep.
Final Four. Don't put it past them, man. I know they're not the sexiest pick, and they've had their ups and downs. And the little leprechaun has been pissed plenty of times.
Like he doesn't enjoy coaching at all. He doesn't enjoy anything
Right?
about basketball. Seems like.
You got Hurley and Cronin. That's going to be a must-see game if you can get it in round 2 between those two. Who's going to get them thrown out first? Almost right.
Right. Right. Right.
Looking at the South region, I like Illinois. As a potential upset. Right now, Illinois got to learn to. They got to stop giving up second half leads. I mean, they've had 3 or 4 games this year where they're giving up those second half leads. If they can be the team with Wagler that was here when they come and beat Purdue convincingly at Mackey Arena,
Mhm.
I like what Illinois could do there. And also Houston. I don't
Yeah.
trust in Florida. Houston. Here's the
Okay.
crazy thing, guys. The regional final, it's in Houston, so
Oh,
they're
that's a
essentially going to
home
be playing
game.
a home game possibly against Florida,
Mhm.
right? So, and I know people say, well, last year national championship in San Antonio and Houston played Florida. That's, but this is a whole different squad here.
Yeah, this
I
ain't.
think this
Yeah.
Houston team is better than last year's. I think it's his most talented team he's had, even from the one that went to the championship with.
That's saying a lot. That's saying a whole lot because they have a tough team every year. It seems like.
Yeah, they had Jarris Walker on that team, right? They had a lottery pick.
Yep.
So I
Wow.
think top to bottom, that team is better. They just ran into a little spurt like each team does during the season, right? They lost 3 games there to good Big 12 teams. I mean, that conference was the toughest conference this season.
By
Yeah,
But
Big
yeah, I
12
like
seemed to
Houston to
always
kind of
be
get
in that mix.
yeah,
yeah.
so that's why I like Houston to kind of get through the South there. But Houston or Illinois there, I just don't have the faith in Florida this year. It's a good run. I think Vanderbilt laid the roadmap out for how to beat them there in the SEC tournament this past
Mhm.
weekend. Looking into the West, man, there's a couple ways you could go here.
I was looking at that West. I mean, even Arizona's still tough, but I mean, Purdue's been playing good of late.
Yeah, I love
You got Gonzaga. They always show up around this
I
time,
love
no matter
Purdue.
what.
Obviously, if it's going to be the year this year, people say this is the most talented team, even with the Edie team. I don't know with that.
Jeez.
Um, Arkansas. If my
Ooh.
man can sit there and go off again like he did, uh, you got to watch for them. And even Wisconsin, a pesky Wisconsin team will somehow make their way, it seems, possibly to an Elite Eight. Don't be surprised if there's an upset of Wisconsin possibly beating an Arizona. Guys, the last
Mm.
time Arizona's won 3 tournament games in a row in a single tourney was 2015.
Okay.
The last time they've went to a Final Four and won 1997. And where was that at?
Jeez.
Indianapolis.
Oh, I didn't know that was here. That was
Mike
Mike
Bibby,
Bibby in them, right? Yep.
Miles Simon. Yeah, yep.
Yep.
That whole
Yep. I
squad was
remember that
brutal.
team. Richard Jefferson might have been there too, right?
I thought he was. I thought he was on a
Or was
squad.
Gilbert? No, well, Gilbert wasn't there either.
No, I don't think
I think
Stoudemire wasn't on
that
that
was a
team
little bit
either.
before. I mean, a little bit. Yeah, that was a little bit before they got
I
there.
didn't know that was here. That's interesting. I wasn't living in the
Yeah,
city
and
at that
to be
time.
honest, there hasn't been a team west of Kansas that's
Mhm.
won a national championship since Arizona in 1997.
Wow.
Wow, man, that's a
In the
crazy
Big Ten's
stat.
been 26, 25 years since the Big Ten's won in 2000 with Michigan State. This is probably the best chance for a Big Ten team to cut down the nets.
Mm.
With the talent. So there's a couple things. You haven't had a West team win in 26 years, 27, 28, 9 years. You haven't had a Big Ten team win in 25 years, going on 26 now.
Wow.
We'll see.
So has it been the Big 12 or the SEC's been taking? I'm trying to think.
Yeah. And the Big
It's
East.
really been Big 12.
Oh, the
The
Big
Big
East. Yeah,
East.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Big
UConn,
I was
East.
gonna say 'cause
Villanova. Yeah.
SEC isn't really a
UConn.
super
Yeah, don't.
powerhouse
Yeah,
basketball
yeah.
conference. So
Yeah.
yeah, Big East. I was totally spaced out because it's like in football, it's the Power Four now. So it's just like I'm like, well, it's Big Ten and out west, but Big East, yeah. Big
Yeah.
East basketball is always
Yeah, so it was
Um,
really, I mean, Big East and ACC.
yeah, ACC as
And
well. Yep,
yeah.
for sure.
you can't
Look
forget
at the
about,
Midwest.
Dukes and North Carolina runs.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Midwest wise, man, if I'm sitting here looking at it, um, I think it's Michigan or Iowa State's. I think that's a chalky division there. I was going to say Alabama, but when your second leading scorer just got busted for drug possession,
Yeah, I heard that. They
Crazy.
escorted
and
him off the campus
yeah,
today.
and he's not traveling with the team. That's a big hurt for Alabama. They may even get.
He's officially out.
Yes.
He's not traveling with the team, so I would think
He
he'd be
can't
out.
even be on campus,
Mm.
bro. I just read that today. That came across my
So
headline.
when I saw that alert pop up, I was like, they'll find some way he'll be out
Right.
there Thursday or Friday,
Well, it's
just like,
crazy, and that you can. He also got it for like a tax stamp because
mhm.
Mm.
he, in the law for Alabama, and the state law is that you have to pay taxes on illegal drugs. Yes, I'll repeat that again. You have to pay taxes on illegal drugs.
Wow.
So you're giving yourself up there by having illegal drugs that you're supposed to now pay taxes on. So that's their way to get you incarcerated.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't
It's
know that.
nuts in Alabama.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I've never heard nothing like that in my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But
So basically, that Midwest is just. I'm scared to ask who your favorites are. If those are your underdogs,
I guess it would probably have to be Michigan.
yeah, that's really it. I mean,
I'll tell you this. I have it down 3, 4. I got 7 teams that can win, or 6 teams that can win the national championship, based even off of your. So there's a rating system that comes out, and if you fall within these 6 parameters: offensive efficiency, defensive efficiency, turnover base, free throw certain percentage over 79%, and there's a 5th one I can't think what the heck it is, but teams that have fallen in those top 5, top 6 rankings have won the championship in the last 22 years.
Mm.
Okay.
So when I look at that, and then I look at this bracket based on draws, I've got 6 teams. I got 2 teams that don't fall into it that I think have a shot. Obviously, to be honest, guys, I think the bracket is going to be very chalky this year compared to like last year was. Last year was very chalky.
last year
It was
was
4
yeah.
number ones, right? I got Duke, Michigan, Arizona, Houston, I think they've still got a shot, with this talented team. Iowa State and Purdue. Those are my teams I think that have the best shot to win the national championship this year. Purdue's got an easy route for us, for the local gang here. Arizona always finds a way to seem to shit the bed, right? So what better time? They might have to play an Arkansas team or a Wisconsin team, and they might even have to play Purdue by the time Purdue would get there, right? So Purdue could be playing either Arkansas, Wisconsin, who knows? So at that point, so I like them, but if I told them last night, gun to head right now, I'll start filling my first bracket out tonight. I'm still doing research. All my family's like, "When's your bracket in?" I ain't done it yet, but I like looking at it. Duke and Houston.
Okay.
I like Arizona and Michigan, and then I've got Duke and Arizona in the final championship game right now, and I haven't decided a winner yet. I know Jonathan will get pissed at me because the brotherhood is strong to our heart, but if there's ever a time, the team that's played the most consistent this year in the toughest conference has been Arizona. And I dog walked them on Twitter about a month ago when they gave up a 26-point lead against AJ DeBanza and BYU.
Mm-hmm.
But something tells me, man, this team has played so well throughout the season. The most consistent. They've won their conference championship, the regular season and tournament in a gauntlet of games that they had. I think they're going to get to that Final Four, and they may even win it. I just haven't decided yet between Arizona and Duke.
So basically,
By the way,
you're probably saying Arizona just based on them being battle tested.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And if Duke would win this championship, this would be their fourth national championship just in the city of Indianapolis.
Wow. That's crazy.
So
that is insane.
And I'm never gonna hear it down from my best friend if Duke wins. He's gonna talk my head off about it. They already cost me $200. I bet it against them in the New York, not the New York, the North Carolina game. So I already lost money on them. So now for them to win the championship, that's sprinkle a little salt on top of that. But now, man, look, I know you gotta get going. We appreciate this, man. Gives us some insight, something to look forward to, man.
I got one question.
Oh, go ahead.
University of Cincinnati's next head coach. Who you think? Or do you even care? I mean, I'm sure you don't care, but
no. I do care, man. All the local teams around here, Cincinnati, we're great with Coach Merriweather there at Cincinnati for the women's basketball team, and Abby jumping them. So, if they're smart, they'll go after Travis Steele from Miami, Ohio.
Oh yeah. That's a no-brainer. Yeah.
If they're smart, they'll go that route because then it's just right down the road. You can still recruit the same type of guys, right? You have that hotbed that you can bring guys in there, and he deserves that shot because if he doesn't get it from Cincinnati, Butler should be looking at him with Thad Matta retiring today.
Absolutely.
So. All right, man. We're gonna. Keep going.
For some reason, when I see job openings, I just automatically go to, okay, who's available, but I'm not thinking, okay, who's not available, but can move up. So that's something I didn't even think about. That didn't even cross my mind. So
and Ball State's got their job opening right now. They named an interim coach as an assistant. As I told Jonathan on our show, and some of the alumni got mad at me because I said, well, we're just the bottom feeders of the MAC. Until the department gets serious and wants to spend the money for NIL and get those coaches and spend it on those players and such, you're going to be at the bottom half. You're not going to compete with the Akrons and the Miami Ohios because they're putting that money into their program. What does that mean? Your donors, your alumni, us, we need to put more money into this program if they're really going to get serious. Mike Lewis is a great coach. I think Cincinnati could even get Mike Lewis. I think he'd fit in very well down there in Cincinnati. Little tough nose, grit. Lewis or Steele would be my two guys.
All righty. Appreciate that insight, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Brandon, man, we appreciate you, man. Thanks again. We'll be tuned in to Crossroads Sports to keep us updated on how we should proceed with these brackets and catch them. Remind me, Tuesday and Wednesday at 7?
Yeah, well, we're going to do Tuesday night. I've got my very first niece coming on Wednesday.
Ooh.
Her. I've got my sister's got 2 boys, so this will be the first girl in the family. So really excited that. But the show will be on Tuesday night this week. And then we've started a new racing podcast too with the guys from
Seen
Game
that.
Time Network. That'll be coming out tomorrow at 5.
Okay.
But yeah, and I did talk to Jonathan. Side note, little housekeeping to say, let's plan something for our draft show. What do you say during the draft for the
You
NFL?
know what? I'm gonna say this. Well, we're not live right now, but we will be live by the time this. Me and him got beef. I don't know. We are cousins. And when I tell you this man does not text me back, he don't call me back.
You ain't the only
Like
one.
I'm like, how is this? Like my great grandmother and his great grandmother was twin sisters. Like, why can't you not? And we're in the same city, probably on the same side of town. And you
Right?
can't, and I can't get called back. Like, there's no reason why I should have to go through you, Brandon, to get to my cousin. So you pass that message along next
Will
time you
do.
hear. You matter of fact, you do it on the show. I'll be watching. I
Will do.
comment. I chime in.
I'll put it on the top of the list. So, but yeah,
Thank you, sir. I
let's do something
appreciate
for the
that.
draft. Look forward to it. That way, my Steelers can be in misery, and Jared's Bengals.
Oh, before you go though, y'all got Michael Pittman. How you feel about that?
Love it. I called this like 3 weeks ago. I told
Cool.
Jonathan our show, man, if y'all want to get rid of Pittman, I know somebody could use him. We've had diva wide receivers how many years? This guy's going to come in, do his job, shut his mouth, and do great things. I'm excited to have him alongside with DK. Might be the two biggest wide receivers.
That's what I'm about to say. 2 6'4" receivers. Like,
I
he'll
like
go
the
across the
Rico
middle.
Dowdle pick up too.
Yeah, Rico,
Great hands, great guy. Like,
yeah.
I have
And we
nothing
got
bad to
Darnell
say about Michael
Washington.
Pittman.
Now Washington, dude, we got the height.
Yep.
They might as well be a
That
basketball
tight end.
team. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
No. All right, man. Thank you a lot for joining us, man.
Take
Appreciate
care,
you, man.
Appreciate you doing it.
We will definitely do something for the draft.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
You too, man. That was fire.
Yeah, man. It's always great when you can get Crossroads Sports on here. Especially Brandon. I mean,
so
Brandon
good
or
and so
Jonathan.
professional. He like
And,
bring
and,
he
and
like
they know
all that-
everything about college basketball. Like,
Yeah. He like brings an extra layer out of me because like whenever he's on, like it's even more official than you know what I'm saying. Like he really knows what
Yeah.
he's talking about. He talks the talk. He has the sound. Like yeah, I always enjoy having him on the show for sure.
Yeah. Always great energy, man. Great energy, man. So shoot, with that, man, what we defunding?
Ah man, I ain't prepared, man. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna just save it for next episode. I ain't prepared. This was a special edition podcast, so
It was.
we'll run the funds back when we start getting. Hey, by draft night, I'm gonna have a whole laundry list of defunds.
Oh
So
man,
be on the lookout for sure.
I'm gonna tell you right now. What you cannot defund right now is the Bengals. I'm not letting you defund the Bengals this early,
bro.
We cannot defund the Bengals
significantly
until the
better
season starts.
Then we, bro. Can we literally go 9-8 next season with the roster that we have currently? Yeah. And then it's like the draft, bro. We can't get one guy to make an impact from the draft. It's just you gotta get some. Even if you hit on 2 out of the 7 picks, if you can get 2 semi-productive players out of the draft, you onto something. But
just take the best available every time.
I'm with it. I don't even care if it's a receiver. Like, hey,
like take the best available every time.
Yep.
Definitely defensively, but just take the best available. Like
we're gonna find some way to screw it up, and that's us. So we'll see.
All right, man. With that being said, man, this has been Epic Podcast, man. We appreciate y'all joining us. We'll see y'all next week.
Yes, sir.